Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, maybe go over Bitcoin. I'm going to go over Ethereum, SPX, TradFi market a little bit, and Solana 2. So, um, for those that don't know, if you're new to my channel, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Also, too, if you want to learn a little bit about trading cryptocurrencies, it's a difficult market to trade, guys. Very, very difficult. It's all dried up. Even Gareth Solway has that right. Correct, guys. So, I mean, I agree with Gareth Solway. He's a very good trader. I just don't agree with his calling tops and bottoms exactly because the SP 500 has topped out. Neither has Bitcoin, in my opinion. And so that's just the differences there. But we do agree on that. So you join the Discord, and instead of, you can consistently be making money, right? Consistently be making money instead of just waiting for the coin to sit around and pop. Okay. Altcoins right now, if you're in them, any big pop, it's time to go. Time to exit. Time to exit, guys. Okay. So I'm going to go over the shorter term time frames on Bitcoin. All right. It's coming down to these areas. These are the price target areas I'm looking for. 28.8 on top of the 200, 28.5. Could it make a hit? This trend line right here, guys, this trend line is the whole trend line right there. As you can see, that's the trend line, all right? And it has fib targets right on top of that trend line, which is 28,000 even. I definitely think it's going to hit that 28.8 and the 200 area. Fair value gap, it's probably going to hit it. If it hits this fair value gap again, just like it did over there, it's probably going to fill this one and tag that one, which would be 28,275. Remains to be seen. And there's going to be I think, in my opinion, with Bitcoin, with the lack of liquidity, low volume, and all this other stuff, Bitcoin is going to rocket up real quick, probably with a real long wick up to 31.3 to 31.7, maybe even 32K. Okay. That's what I think it's going to do. It's going to be quick and sharp. I'm not really too sure what happened in this area. I mean, you could say this is 1, 2, it's going into 3. It does fit with it. If you check this out, if I say this is a wave 1, and let's say the 2 comes to there, you can see a 1.618 gets to 31.2, and 2.0 gets to 31.8, and 2.27 gets to 32,284, and 2.618 at 32.8. So that could be a wave 1. Very odd looking, but we're in a very difficult, lack of liquidity. You can see it in the charts, guys. I look at the charts. You can see the lack of liquidity, how they're moving, the structures and everything is going on. No money's coming into crypto. It's not coming from the TradFi, guys. I know out there in mainstream YouTube and CT, they're telling you, man, once the TradFi market is done pumping, it's coming to Bitcoin and 120K. Here we come. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. I already would have started, guys. It's not happening. Okay. Don't plan for that. I would not plan for that. If you have a plan for that, I would have a backup plan for that too, if it doesn't happen. So that's Bitcoin. 2-day chart, looking at Bitcoin, boom, has fib targets as high as 31.8 and maybe 32.2. I don't think the 32.2 is going to hit, but I take that back. There is a fair value gap up there. Bullish fair value gap at 32.3. That is definitely going to be a target, guys. Okay. I've gone over the weekly, everything on the algos. There was weakness came in onto the weekly on the algos. Now these algos will adjust if it does get a pump up, but there's weakness. There's weakness coming into Bitcoin. There's weakness all around. Weakness coming into Bitcoin because it's in a topping pattern. Kind of like the S&P 500, guys. The S&P 500 has weakness coming into it too, but it's in a 4th-wave correction. So it's going to come here and then be making its way up top like that into February possibly or something like that. I know all the media's out there, Michael Burry and all those other things, 1.6 billion in the headlines, blah, 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 and all the other stuff, right, guys? Well, guess what? Those are contracts. Those are contracts, options. He didn't spend 1.6 billion. He probably spent like 10, 15, or 20 million, guys. If he wins, he gets 1.6 billion. Okay. That's how that works. So in this area, there's the weakness building up, but I do think just because of this wave structure, that if this is the best option with Bitcoin and come back down, you might get a shot like that. Okay. A shot, let's say there. Okay. And what's going to do? It's going to go into a correction for what? 1 month, 2 months, something like that. So you trade it here, you get out, and you trade that, and you get out. You don't want to be stuck in these things, guys. I mean, unless you're shorting it, right? Unless you're shorting it. You don't want to be stuck in those that section of it. And then there's could be another shot up for Bitcoin, you know, sometime in the end of the year, maybe in January, guys. Okay. But popping process coming up for S&P 500. So I'm not a complete bear right now. I'm still bullish on the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 and, you know, all the other sectors over there. Now, you have early warning shots in the TradFi market where a lot of the stocks are correcting. NVIDIA, Apple, the big boys over there. And everybody focuses on the top 7. You know, the claim to fame is what? Only the 7 move the markets. They rotated into those other cryptos. Okay. So my mistake was thinking, okay, here's Bitcoin, right? Go over here to Bitcoin chart. We're on the Bitcoin chart right over here, guys. And right down here, okay, I said, this is a bottom. You're going to be going into a trend. Okay. It had the hallmarks of a bull market. Hey, is this the start of the bull market? It did seem like that, didn't it? And people are still holding on to that narrative, you know, same narrative, 2021, all over again. What's coming to town? ETF, dump money into Bitcoin, rocking it up to 100K, right? Just like where? It's right here. Let's go revisit. It was over here too, right? Right over there. What else is there going on? Let's see. Oh, yeah, you know, once these peak out over here, all the money's over here. We need to still make more money. Let's go roll on over here to crypto, start making money. Come on, man, guys. Like, think about that, man. Same thing right over here. It was right here, September, October 2021. Now you're right here once again. Now, I'm so bullish on Bitcoin, guys. Don't get me wrong. We got some time, and you have an early warning shot from me. There's time to probably looking for exits in your favorite coins. That's right. Exits in your favorite coins, guys. So here's Ethereum on a 3-day chart. Ethereum is looking weak, guys. This is looking weak. I think with Ethereum, you have one more shot there, 22,000, 2,100. And I think that will be it. That'll be it, guys, for your old Ethereum. Okay. It's not a mega moonshot. It's not set up to do a mega moonshot, guys. You know? All right. So Algo's there projecting up. Algo's there projecting down. All of them on Ethereum, guys. So I don't think they're going to be that wrong. So more right than a person. Now, what are we going to do? Go over Solana. Go over bad boy Solana here on a weekly chart. Let's take a look at it. Let's see. Yeah, there's Solana on a weekly chart. This is not the whole Solana chart. I don't think so. I think there's still a little more space over here, back down to like $1 or something like that. So it's not the whole Solana chart. But on the weekly chart, you can see it's still hovering above the moving averages. So you could say on the weekly chart, oh, yeah, it's bullish. Look at that. Breakout. It could go back up. Okay. It does look pretty decent on a weekly chart. I'll give it credit there. But on a daily chart, guys, this is not looking good. This is not looking good for Solana because I was waiting for this to happen right here. You got a wave right over here. You got a 3-wave structure, and you got a wave over here. 3-wave is structure right there, guys. That right there, boom, is a 3-wave. 3-wave move, and it's probably a connector wave. As a matter of fact, my confidence of that being a connector wave is extremely high. So high that if Solana pops up here, you don't want to go long. You don't want to go long with Solana, guys. So I'm looking for a Solana pop 27. It could get up to 28. It could get up maybe even 29, 30. And bullishness behind Solana. Maybe somebody could pump it up, man. Pump it up. Get on YouTube. Say, buy Solana. It's going to $300. Guess what, guys? It's not going there right now. It's not going to do it. So that could happen. So you want to be careful with Solana, guys, on the short side. Realize that there's some players that will, boom, try to pump that up, okay? So with Solana, that is pretty much the end of my video. And like I said, guys, over here on Bitcoin, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, not like extremely bullish. Weakness is coming in to Bitcoin. Okay. It's slowing up, probably got a shot coming up, in my opinion. I go to a 12-hour chart, 12-hour chart. These fib targets, they didn't update. Okay. Down fib targets, maybe over here, end of August, something like that. By the end of August, more than likely, there's probably going to be a quick and swift and sharp pump up like that. And then bump, 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 bump for a little while, maybe another pump, something like that, guys. So like right over here, okay? You see this wave, it went up and it came and went into correction for 23rd of June. Yeah, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then had another pump and then go in. It's going to do something like that again, guys, okay? Now, I'll give Bitcoin credit. I'll give it credit if it gets over, let's see, if it gets over this area and then establishes itself on top of the 30,000, 31,000, I would say, basically 32,000. We'll just say 32,000 and establish itself on there. In my opinion, in this area, there will be one last hoorah right there, guys. How high will that go? Who knows? It could go pretty high. You might see a 36, 38, maybe even a 40K. You start stretching it a little bit. I would pay attention to those TradFi markets before you get too much hopium hyped up with all that to see how high it's going to go. That's what I would do, guys. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.